Our keynote speaker today is an associate professor. He is also the head of the department. To his credit, he has authored 2 books, namely Mergers and Acquisitions in Banking Sector, Customer Loyalty Management in Banking. He is also the founder, publisher, and the chief editor of SMART, the Journal of Business Management Studies, a refereed professional journal, and the recipient of several awards such as the Eminent Citizen of India Award, the Jewel of India Award, P.K. Das Memorial Best Faculty Award 2010-11 by Nehru Group of Institutions. Today we are happy to have him with us, and let me cordially invite Dr. N. Chelno to deliver the keynote address.
Most respected Professor Pandit Vijay Ratna, Conference Chair, most distinguished Professor Andasena, Vice Chancellor of this great university, dear Dr. Fernando, alumni of our university, respected colleagues, dignitaries of the dais, faculties, students, scholars who are responsible for organizing this wonderful event, dear delegates. This is the first visit of our team to Sri Lanka. We strongly feel that Sri Lanka is a good country. It has more scope to grow. I joined the Vice Chancellor of this great university to appreciate the organizers of this event. I hope the outcome will certainly help Sri Lanka, that is modern innovative management, to grow in many fold. My special appreciation to the team of Management Studies. I understand that this is the first conference. I know the difficulties constrained in organizing an event like this. It is my duty to refer that when Fernando was doing PhD in our university, we are in the habit of organizing events. He remarked that after coming over to this university, he will organize the event like us. I think he fulfilled his promise. And as a parent organization, I sincerely appreciate Fernando and other faculties who have extended their fullest support for organizing this event. As the Vice Chancellor pointed out, the seminar conference is a high-level academic exercise. We should be a regular activity of our university. Thereby, we can create visibility to the department, visibility to the university. Therefore, I wish that such activity should be the regular or continuous efforts. With these few words, I am coming to the topic given to me. Dear friends, the management, the topic is very relevant. It is the need of the hour. Management is not new for commerce and management teachers. We are all aware that management means managing the activity. When we manage the activity, we have to make the activity a success. I will put it the other way. We should keep in mind the goals to be achieved. Every business has some goals to achieve. So, management is very, very essential for all type of business. As you are aware that the management has 5 important characteristics. They are goal-oriented, coordination, decision-making, and economic activity. Of the 5 characteristics, creative activity is important. Why? Because manager has therefore to think different ways of getting things done. In that sense, management is a creative activity. In other words, innovative management is an important aspect of every management. Dear friends, innovation is generally understood as introduction of new things or methods. But to put it simply, it is a continuous improvement of any process. Innovation is an embodiment, combination or synthesis of knowledge in original, relevant, value, new products, process and services. By utilizing appropriate innovative management tool, the management can tinker and deploy the creative choices of the whole workforce towards continuous development of the organization or firm or company, whatever it may be. So here is a table which shows the innovation cycle. You can see that there are 9 stages as ideas, resources, investigate, patent, design, develop, make, sell and services. In each stage of innovation cycle, there are activities. I feel that efforts are to be made in all countries, particularly in Asian countries, for innovation in all stages of technology. The aim is to find profitable application to use the technology. So we are all living in the technology era, no doubt. And to pull the process, the customer needs are to be identified and focused to find out solutions to those needs. Next is the sources of innovation. There are 3 sources. Traditionally recognized source is manufacturing source. The another source of innovation is end user innovation. Third is collaboration. Collaboration is an important source of innovation in recent times. Dear friends, co-creation between 2 companies has helped many innovation products. So innovation collaboration is essential for current competitive business environment. Another important aspect is innovation queue. Innovations and ideas come from any part of the organization. Different ideas may be available. All ideas and innovations are to be collated and coordinated. That is called innovation queue. All successful companies have to operate innovation queue. So next is the picture which explains the model for innovation queue. You can easily understand different sources of innovation or different elements of innovation, how they are all coordinated. The next aspect is complex innovation. Innovation is a change that outperforms the previous practice. The manager of any company needs to concentrate heavily on the innovation network, which requires deep understanding of complexity of innovation. The network innovation is a key success for the complex innovation in today's era where diverse technologies are available at its best. To win with the innovation in a flat world, we need definitely complex networking and crowd sourcing. Regarding need for innovation, I am to state that competitive advantage and it helps companies to stay ahead of competitors before rivals innovation take market share. It supports the ability to change the premium. Lastly, it provides incremental revenue and profit and also increases the shareholders' value. With reference to application of innovation, there may be many applications, but according to me, there are 7 important applications. They are product and service innovation. There are 3. That is operational risk, commercial risk, and financial risk. In addition to risk, there are challenges, my dear friends. The key challenge to innovation is managing the balance between process and the product innovation. The process innovation can enhance the shareholder satisfaction by improving the efficiency, whereas product innovation can develop customer satisfaction. Another challenge is that research on innovation reveals high rate of failure of innovation, so that is a very important foremost challenge. Some research suggests that the rate of failure, as a company, we cannot ignore the innovation, so we have to innovate. In a competitive world, if you do not destroy the old methods of doing, your competitor will do for you. dear delegates, finance is another essential component for all activities of business. The role of finance manager or finance is very important. Finance is a lifeblood of every activities, as you are aware. According to me, in Asian country, I feel that there is a wide gap between funding and innovation. So necessary steps are to be taken to narrow down the gap between funding and innovation activities. The most important aspect of innovation is creating integrated innovation framework. What is an integrated innovation? An integrated approach means someone should take the responsibility for innovating process or innovation process within the organization. So next is a picture. From the picture, you can easily understand the various elements of integrated framework that are involved in creating. So with this, my dear friends, I am coming to the concluding part. In the 21st century, there is a need to have chief innovation officer or a director of ideas who should lead and manage the innovation process within the business. Every organization must provide practical tools and techniques and continuous monitoring of inputs and outputs to the innovation process. Only by embracing an integrated innovation framework will organizations be able to compete on a world stage and be successful in a truly borderless world. Let me say by saying that firms may choose doing different things or doing same things differently. So with this, I sincerely once again appreciate organizers and the team for having organized this wonderful event. This is really a memorable and important event, and my special appreciation for you all for the passionately listening. I once again thank everyone. Thank you for that.